speaking of secrets, have you ever known some pony else's secret?
I know where the bodies are. All of them.
I kissed you on the cheek. Good night, my love, I say. You turn to me and smile. A baby's on the way. And then you drift asleep to dream of life anew. And I lie wondering just what I should do.
In this episode, Pinkie Pie has to keep a secret. And then she does. The end. Okay, so the setup this time is pretty simple, but there's still a lot of good stuff that happens here. For one thing, we're reminded yet again that Equestria is actually in our future thanks to Doc Brown's time machine. Only this time it takes up even more of the screen and lasts for the entire episode. Oh wait, did I say that was a good thing? That was actually kind of annoying. Frankly, Discovery family, you're kind of making me hate Back to the Future now.
Marty, we have a problem. The time travel car won't start. Oh no! What can we do? You have to lick my balls, Marty. But I don't understand how that would work, Doc. I'm confused. Marty, trust me. I built this car with my own 2 hands, from the ground up. Hurry! Okay, Doc. You convinced me. Here goes nothing.
Ooh, are you suggesting time travel?
Oh, alright, I'll give you a pass this time. Anyway, the big secret is that Cadence and Shining Armor have been getting busy.
All night long, all night. Ooh.
Oh, and I think they made a baby or something too, I guess.
Yeah, it worked. I procreated and it worked.
But they have a special plan to make the announcement to Twilight, so Pinkie has to figure out how to keep it to herself, no matter how badly she wants to say something. So wait, they actually made an episode where the lesson is that spoilers suck? Holy crap! Thank you! This seems especially topical right now. With the previous episode, Crusaders of the Lost Mark, I saw a number of cases where content creators had the ending spoiled by excited fans before they had the chance to watch it. Now, that already sucks on its own, but especially for some people, like those who make reaction videos, it kinda defeats the whole purpose of what they do. Seriously, this actually happened. Now personally, I'm very lucky that I didn't have the ending spoiled, but I was told a while ago that there was going to be a redemption story for Diamond Tiara, and I have to admit I got a bit distracted when I realized that's what the episode was. So yeah, just like Pinkie Pie, I get it. There are times when you find out something that seems so amazing you just have to talk about it. And of course, there are times when some people aren't going to care about being spoiled, but it all depends on context. And for something really big, it really is better just to wait and save the surprise. I also like how Rainbow Dash covers all the bases here, pointing out that while sometimes it's about letting someone enjoy the surprise, it can also be fun to see someone else be surprised, which again is the whole reason reaction videos are popular right now. In fact, for another real life example, I still remember way back when I was in middle school, I had to read Of Mice and Men for an English class. My teacher actually told everyone how the book ended before we even started reading. But then she actually got really psyched up about seeing our reactions when we were done. She was all, "So? Were you amazed? Were you shocked? Did you feel bad?" And everyone in the class was like, "No, because you already told us what was going to happen, you fucking moron. What did you expect?" So yeah, I've talked about this issue before, but I'm so happy now that it's actually a lesson on the show itself. We also get Rarity turning Pinkie's own message from green isn't your color back on herself, which I thought was a nice touch. It's also worth pointing out that this is the first episode written by G.M. Barrow, who's also written the My Little Pony short novels. I've only read a couple of them so far, but I get the impression that they were aimed at a younger audience than the show, with the characters and dialogue being a bit more simplified than what we're used to. And I think that comes through here as well. The main joke being repeated throughout the episode is that Pinkie overreacts whenever someone says the words royal, baby, or surprise. And a lot of times they're able to get past it by using really creative animation. In fact, the majority of the episode is carried by just how good everything looks. But there are still times when it just feels forced, like here.
Did you take that from Pound Cake again? Don't you know it's wrong to steal from a baby? What's all this about a baby? What? Who? What? Who said something about a baby? You did, Miss Pie, just now. What were you talking about?
You literally just said that Gummy took Pound Cake's pacifier. There was no need to freak out there. At its worst though, it gets downright cringeworthy with characters saying things that no one would normally say. Ever.
A baby pony, please. Unless, of course, that would be a royal pain.
Interesting choice of words, Featherweight.
Was it?
I don't know. Was it?
Seriously, Featherweight finally gets a voice and he has the worst line in the episode. And no, even the self-awareness doesn't save it from being terrible. I also felt that by focusing on Pinkie freaking out for most of the episode, and by giving away the secret right at the beginning, Twilight's reaction at the end ultimately feels a bit underwhelming. But on the bright side, Shining Armor gets a lot of character development here. His reaction to all the stuff in his room is adorable and tells us more about him than we've ever known before now. So you see, you really can still love all the stuff from your childhood while also ruling a kingdom and banging your super hot horsewife. And the sooner my mom realizes that and gets off my back about it, the sooner I can make it happen.
When are you going to get a real job?
Shut up, Ma! I'm 33 years old. I'll do whatever I want.
I don't like where this is going.
As I was saying though, combine all that with some great visual comedy and a lesson that's frankly overdue and very welcome for this particular show, and I still consider this to be one of the better Pinkie Pie episodes. Admittedly, the writing keeps it from being as good as Party Pooped from earlier this season, but I think I'm okay with that. The one where Pinkie Pie knows gets a 7 out of 10. Join me next time for a very special episode of My Little Pony, which will either be called the one where Cadence has a miscarriage, or Why Does the Baby Look Like Flash Sentry? Hey, if the movies aren't gonna do anything with him, I will.
I could kick you in the stomach and catch you unawares. I could swear to God you accidentally fell that flight of stairs. When I tell you that I love you, I will look you in the eye as I slowly slide the hanger up your thigh.